Yeah, you know what? We're going a red buttoned up shirt. We're even tucking in the collar. We're going professional about this one. Hello and welcome to my very first RTG career mode on FIFA 20. It's FC Bayern 2. We're going to be dethroning FC Bayern, their first team, but it's going to be a grind. It's going to be a long journey, and that's what I'm signing up for. I'm ready to go. This Road to Glory career mode does not end until FC Bayern 2 are the winners of the Champions League. Let's get stuck in. We need to start off by selecting a pre-season tournament to participate in. Of course, we're going to be going the European International Cup, 2.1 million euros if we win that one. I'm expecting this to take a pretty long time, so probably around 10 plus episodes, and I'm going to be doing half a season an episode, so this uploading schedule of mine is going to be quite dodgy. I hope you guys can excuse that, and nonetheless, let's go and meet the team. So here is the team. We'll start from the back. In goal, we've got 65 rated, 19 years of age, Christian Fruchtel. Now, if you've played career mode a fair bit, you'll know about this guy. He's one of the best goalkeepers you can get. There's one problem with him. He's injury prone, so we will have to look at that. We've got a pretty capable backup in Hoffman, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. We've got Felden, I'm not too sure. Probably good for one season because we've only got two other centre-backs apart from him. He's got 50 pace, so I'm not going to look forward to that. But he is a good leader, so he's going to be a good mentor for the side. But as I said, we've only got Senk Beal as one other centre-back, and the other centre-back is Lars Lucas Meyer. Now, this guy is a career mode gem. In the future, I can see him being 82, 83 rated, maybe even more with dynamic potential. Yeah, he's another really good young player. This side is full of those sorts of career mode pickups, you know, that you get in an RTG. We've already got heaps of them, so we're pretty blessed with that. Richards, never really heard of him, but 19 years of age, right back or centre back, 75 pace. We've got Yilmaz as a backup, and Richelt if we need to put him there. He's very versatile at cam, but we've got Korn. I'm not too sure. I'm just going to call him Cone. I really don't know what to say though, because that sounds like, yeah, I'm not gonna say the actual word, but he's 20 years of age. He looks like he could be a good player. Now we've got Cuisance here, who is 1972 rated. He is a very good young player. Now I know he plays for the Bayern first team, but I've moved him here so we can have a couple of decent players, you know, that can stay with us for the majority of the career mode. I think that would be a really cool touch. Weltzmuller, he's another experienced player like Feldan. He's just there, I guess. And we've got Saprit Singh. Now this guy recently got first team breakthroughs for Bayern 1, but on this he's still in the Bayern 2 side. Played for Wellington last year, ripped it up in the A-League. He's been a fantastic young player over the past few seasons. Very good player from New Zealand. Can't wait to use him. Very versatile in the midfield. We've got Dejaku on the right-hand side. Can play anywhere up front. And he has potential to be special. And he's only 18. So probably going to be here for most of the career mode. Left-hand side. Now, this is a controversial pick. Alphonso Davies obviously plays for the Bayern first team, whatever. But I've put him in here because in this current update, he's only 73 rated, can play left mid, right mid, or left back. So if we get a left mid in the future, we can always put Davies at left back. I would really appreciate him as a future captain. So I'm going to keep him here for the entire thing, unless something shocking happens, like we sell him for 190 million or something like that. Vreet up top. Freet. I'm going to call him Vreet. 24, so he's not terrible, but he's not the future. These two are the future. Janfin Arp and Zirkzee. These two are constant career mode pickups. Very good options. Vreet can do a job for a season, but we've got Arp as a backup. Obviously, Oliver Batista Meyer, very good young player. Rochelt on the bench, versatile cam. Now here we've got Kern, Hoffman, Sink Beal. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. And a backup right back in Yilmaz here. who can also play right mid. Obviously Xerxes, Will, Zila. Just had a thought actually. Maybe we play Kern at centre mid, and then Sel Veltmuller. I don't know. I think I'd prefer Kern because he's a centre mid and he just looks like a solid player. So with the preseason tournament, I'm just going to sim all the games, and we're going to have a look at the transfer budget, see how much money we won. Alright, board, please be kind to me. Give me some funds to spend. 7.5 mil, that's decent. Yes, that's good. Let's go and buy some players. And we've made our first signing here as FC Bayern 2 manager. We've brought in Robin Ziegler. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce his last name. We've had to activate the young German centre-back's release clause of £1.25 million. This is why I love doing RTGs, because I get to buy players that I've never really heard of before. So as you can all probably tell, we're a bit light at the back. We've only got 4 centre-back options. One I'm intending to use as the main backup right-back because he's higher rated than our actual backup right-back. We've only got 1 left-back in Kern, so we're going to try and basically find a good youth player to play in defence for us. We're going to hire a 2.8 million 5-star, 4-star scout. This guy is the best we've got here. He's not quite 5-star, but we've paid 2.8 mil to get him to go to Germany for 6 months and find a defensive-minded player. Probably going to bring back some centre-backs and hopefully a promising left-back. So I'm going to give him a few months for that so we can put some players in the youth academy and bring them out into the first team in the future. And just so you guys know, these are the guys I've got down at training. I've got Fruchtel, Richards, Arp, we've got Lars Lucas Meyer and Robin Ziegler here, just building up their overall stats. We'll switch it around quite a bit throughout the season, I think, but these are the main guys I'm going to focus on. And we have managed to sell Max Veltmuller. He's 29. We're not going to get much use out of him, and I just prefer to use Kern in centre mid, so ta-ta, mate. I'm also going to be scouting a future star, so let's hope that the scout brings someone good back. I know I haven't made that many signings. I think we're ready to go. Our aim is to win the Bundesliga 3 title this season, so we're going to aim to do that. Alright, pause that for a second. Our scout's returned. He's brought back a potential future star. Hopefully it's a forward and hopefully he's decent. Yes! Oh, Giacomo Bruno from Italy, 6 rated, 450k value, 77 to 94 potential. Lovely. I'm going to check in with you guys on the 1st of January. Let's get into the game highlights. So the first game of these highlights was away against Wolfsburg. I'm not 100% sure. Nonetheless, the first chance actually fell here. Saprit Singh into Cuisance, and he buries it with his weaker right foot, so we take the lead very early on in this game. We were very good in the first half. Alphonso Davies was a nightmare for the defence of the opposition. Found the ball into Freet, who made it 2-0, and that was 3 points in our first game of the season. So we did get off to a shaky start in some games that I simmed. We're about to go into a bit of a purple patch. Next game against, I'm not sure. We played many teams that I don't know their names, so please excuse that. But hopefully if we get promoted, we can eventually verse teams that are better known to the football community. Either way, we find ourselves 1-0 down here. Dajaku into Kern. 1-2 with Dajaku. And there's the equaliser. It's just a very good goal. 13 minutes in, back to square one for both sides. Singh muscles off his man. Kern on the ball, twisting and turning, laying it off. Cuisance into Davies. 2-1. We do get the 3 points in this game. Again, all really finishing in the first half. We also had another chance here with Cuisance. Just wanted to show you his long shots are deadly. And Singh here into Arp. Offside. We did create a lot of chances. Second half was pretty dead, to be honest, but Arp is a player. I prefer him over Vreet, if I'm honest. Speaking of him, here he is. He has a go. What a save by the goalkeeper. But a good bit of play here from our midfielders and forwards. They link up so well, man. The ball in. Singh. What has he done there? I've tried to cross it into Arp. It would just land at the back post at his feet. Richards, the ball in, it's not Richards, it's Yilmaz, never mind, but Singh decides to get ahead of it. Nevertheless, he picks up an assist here, and it's Ziegler with his first goal for the club in the 69th minute. That was enough to get us 3 points. Lovely header. Then we welcome FCI. I don't know who it is. Again, sorry about that. But Alphonso Davies finds himself through on goal in this one, and he buries it. 1-0 in just 13 minutes. We're getting off to good starts in these games in the first half of the season, but Richards is a player going forward. He's a nightmare. He got involved in both of these attempts on goal. Look at that back heel from Bruno, our future star. He's been very good. I actually prefer him to, I forgot the other guy's name already, but Arp scores 1-0, and then I put Arp on getting behind in the second half. Bruno finds him and he scores. That was the first attack of the second half, and then we make it, we nearly make it 4, I should say, but we settle for the 3-0 win there after Arp nearly scores. Dejaku, that's the current winger's name. Anyway, Singh into Arp. It's just an easy chance for Arp. If you deliver them in like that, it's a light work finish. It really is. So we go 1-0 up, and then Arp plays it into Singh. He's got to finish that. It's too weak from Singh, really. Richards with the ball in. Singh's header is saved, and then Davies knocks it back in. Arp had a bit too much time to finish it there. 2-0 in 44 minutes. It's a very good volley, in fairness. And then it was the Munchen derby, not Bayern derby, the Munchen derby against 1860. What a slobber knocker this was. 16 minutes in, we go 1-0 down, but then Arp and Davies link up beautifully. Davies puts it across, and Kern with the finish. It was a very nice bit of link-up play. And then, Kern is so close to cutting that out. They make it 2-1. Disastrous. 3-1 was the next bit of action as they go through on goal. What a pass that is. Our defence is nowhere to be seen. 3-1 to 1860. We had to get a goal back before half-time. Cuisance into Kern. Kern plays it through for Jan Finnet Arp, who of course is going to finish. He's been on fine form this season, the young German striker. And then, early in the second half, Alphonso Davies finds Cuisance. It's lovely passing football. Cuisance again knocks it to Kern. Kern into Dejaku. He knows what to do. He knocks it inside, and Arp knocks it home with his noggin. 56th minute. Will there be more drama? Well, yes there would. 1860 created quite a few more chances. Christian Fruchtel had a pretty good game, saying that he conceded not 3 but 4. Here's the 4th goal for 1860. 73rd minute, we had 17 minutes to find an equaliser yet again, and with 10 minutes on the clock, Davies sprints down the wing with all energy he has left, knocks it into the box, and Vreets, the substitute, who I'm not preferring much because he's not great with the ball at his feet, he rescues a point with his head, so that's good. We had Kaiserslautern up, final game of these highlights. Alphonso Davies, man, I know it's a bit, you could consider it cheating, but nah. Honestly, I love having him in the team, and Jan Finnet Arp cannot stop scoring. We make it 2-0 a few minutes later. The ball in, headed back down for Singh. Actually, no, this was not one of the goals. Pardon that. Kern with a great save from the goalkeeper. This was the goal. I just don't know what really happened here. Cuisance with the blocked overhead kick. Bruno with the deflected shot into Jan Finnet Arp, who scores again. No complaints, it's gone in. Nothing happened here, but I just wanted to show you our young youth academy right back's dribbling is insane. The cross was crap, but what a bit of dribbling that was. I'll show you him in a sec. Arp makes it 3-0 thanks to a lovely pass from Sapreet Singh. And then just to round off the half, because we've been doing most of our good work in the first half, I guess you could say, Xerxes manages to finish that. And that's going to be it for these highlights. Now let's check in at the 1st of January. Alright, midway point, let's have a look. We're top, that's what I like to see. 50 points. We're 3 points ahead of Hansa Rostock. Ingolstadt there 5 points behind them, so it's just us teams in the top 3. We've only lost and drawn 2 games each. Jena, Karl Zeiss Jena, bottom of the league with just 9 points. That's pretty shocking. Würzburg and Duisburg down there. But that's good to see that we're actually leading the line in Bundesliga 3 at the moment. Jan Finnet Arp is killing it. He's currently up there with 18 goals. Davies has also got 9 in Bundesliga 3. That's great to see. By the way, if you're wondering, we were already knocked out of the cup. But let's take a look at our squad. Is there really anything I want to do? I mean, this squad is doing well as it is. Maybe I should just save the 3 mil we've got left and save it for next season. I don't know. I'm liking the look of the team, to be honest. By the way, let's just take a look at some Youth Academy players that you haven't seen promoted. Obviously, you've already seen Brink, the new right back. We've got Kuntz. I know it looks bad, so I'm just going to say Kuntz. I know what you guys are thinking, so am I. Hubner, I'm going to say Hubner. And also Muller, who can play centre-back, CDM, or left-back, which is really nice. Actually, no, never mind. I know who I want to bring in. We've gone and got Felix Agu from Osnabrück. Never heard of him, but he's a good young 20-year-old up-and-coming right-back, and we've got him for under his value, 1.2 mil. This man's going straight into the starting XI. He's got an important squad role, 67 overall. He can play left or right back, and also right mid. 87 pace. You love to see it. Just before we wrap up, I should probably mention I do seem enthusiastic about this. I'm obviously a bit gutted about the whole situation with the Leon career mode thing, how that had to stop. Just go and check out my previous video if you don't understand what I'm talking about. Absolute shambles, EA. Sort it out. Yeah, I think we'll leave it there. Thank you guys for watching. If you can think of anyone that we should bring in the January transfer window, the remainder of it, I mean, then let me know down below. I'd really appreciate a couple of suggestions. I'm potentially hoping for a new starting centre mid, then we could maybe sell on Kern. This is just because he's 66 rated. I think he's the second lowest rated player in the squad. The only difference is Brink, who's 64 rated, has a huge potential, and Kern's already 29. So if you can think of anyone, again, let me know down below. A few suggestions for a centre midfielder would be brilliant. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.